Albert Einstein. The name itself has become synonymous with genius, a revolutionary thinker whose theories reshaped our understanding of the universe. But behind the iconic image of the wild-haired professor lies a complex and fascinating story. A story of intellectual curiosity, determination, and a profound impact on the world we live in. Albert Einstein was born on the 14th of March, 1879, in Ulm, Germany. His early childhood wasn't necessarily marked by extraordinary brilliance. In fact, he was a late talker, a detail that caused some concern to his parents. Einstein's family moved to Munich, where he attended the Luitpold Gymnasium. However, he felt restricted by the discipline and memorization-based learning of the Prussian education system. He felt disconnected and ultimately left the gymnasium without graduating, joining his family in Italy. This period of self-discovery was crucial. He immersed himself in independent study, reading books eagerly on physics and philosophy. This self-directed learning encouraged his unique approach to problem-solving, a way of thinking that would later revolutionize science. Einstein's passion for physics led him to the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich. He initially failed the entrance exam, but he didn't give up. He persevered and gained admission the following year. It was here, in Zurich, that he met Mileva Maric, a fellow physics student who would become his first wife. Their relationship was complex and intellectually stimulating, with Maric contributing to some of Einstein's early work. After graduating, Einstein faced difficulties in finding an academic position. He eventually secured a job as a patent clerk in Bern. While this might seem like an ordinary job for a future scientific giant, the patent office turned out to be a fortunate opportunity in the end. It provided him with the financial security, and more importantly, the time and space to pursue his own scientific investigations. It was during this period, in what is often referred to as his miracle year of 1905, that Einstein produced some of his most groundbreaking work. Einstein published 4 remarkable papers that would fundamentally change our understanding of the universe. He explained the photoelectric effect, proposing that light behaves as both a wave and a particle, a concept that laid the foundation for quantum mechanics. He also provided an explanation for Brownian motion, providing evidence for the existence of atoms and molecules. But it was his paper on special relativity that truly shook the scientific world. This theory, based on the assumptions that the laws of physics are the same for all observers moving at constant velocity relative to each other, and that the speed of light in a vacuum is the same for all observers, regardless of the motion of the light source, introduced the now famous equation E-mc quadrant, demonstrating the equivalence of mass and energy. These groundbreaking discoveries brought Einstein recognition and eventually led to academic positions at universities in Zurich, Prague, and finally, Berlin. He kept improving his theories, reaching their peak with the publication of his theory of general relativity in 1915. This theory, which describes gravity as a curvature of spacetime caused by mass and energy, is considered by many to be his masterpiece. It provided a new framework for understanding the universe on a large scale and predicted phenomena such as the bending of light by gravity, which was later confirmed by observation. The confirmation of general relativity during a solar eclipse in 1919 catapulted Einstein to international fame. He became a global icon, a symbol of scientific genius. However, his life was not without its challenges. His marriage to Mileva Maric ended in divorce, and he later married his cousin Elsa Lowenthal. Einstein was not just a brilliant scientist. He was also a passionate advocate for peace and social justice. He spoke out against war and nationalism, and was a vocal supporter of Zionism. His anti-war views often made him a target of criticism, particularly in his native Germany. With the rise of Nazism in Germany, Einstein, being Jewish, was forced to flee his homeland. he settled in the United States, where he joined the Institute for Advanced Study at Princeton University. Einstein's famous equation revealed the immense energy locked within matter, a discovery that laid the theoretical groundwork for nuclear weapons.
The equation E is equal mc squared, in which energy is thought equal to mass multiplied with the square of the velocity of light, showed that very small amount of mass may be converted into a very large amount of energy, and vice versa.
However, Einstein himself did not directly work on the bomb. He was a pacifist, a man who believed in peace and understanding. When news of the atomic bomb's creation and its devastating power reached him, Einstein was filled with profound regret. He famously said, "I made one great mistake in my life when I signed the letter to President Roosevelt recommending that the United States begin atomic research." Albert Einstein died on the 18th of April, 1955, at the age of 76. His legacy, however, lives on. His theories have not only transformed our understanding of the universe, but have also led to technological advancements that we use every day, from GPS to lasers. Einstein's name remains synonymous with genius, but his story is also a reminder of the power of curiosity. He was, and remains, a true icon of scientific and human achievement. Thank you for watching.